Throughout my journey in self-development, particularly with social skills, there was one piece of advice that's very simple yet powerful that I would like to share. For most parts of my life, I was just a STEM person who mostly focused on his studies and getting a good job in the tech field. For most parts of my life, I put socializing on the back burner. This fact didn't bother me throughout high school, as I thought all I had to do was study hard, get into a good college, get a high-paying job, and my life would be easier all around. However, during my college years, I've noticed people, specifically men and women in groups, having the kind of interactions that I want in my life. This also affected my dating life as well. I have met many women I found attractive in my social circle, and I wanted to find a way to talk to them. However, I didn't know how to go about that. The best I could do is just be myself, enjoy the moment, and just hope I get naturally brought into the conversation with them. I'm not saying being yourself is wrong, but when you don't know what to expect with dating and socializing, it'll feel like being yourself could make you commit social blunders that'll affect your opportunities. After realizing what my problem was, I started taking more control of my social interactions. I would be the one to start initiating conversations with people more and try to keep it going, even if I was awkward at it at first. I've encountered many situations where people would just politely respond to me but not engage with me. They just pay attention to me a little bit but will go back to talking to everyone else around me. Or on the occasional level, I would crack up a joke that I know everyone would find funny and they would all share a good laugh, but would soon go back to talking with each other like I wasn't there anymore. At that moment, I knew something needed to change. That experience gave me an epiphany that gave me a realization about all my interactions, both good and the bad. The advice is to keep your communication simple. I know what you're thinking. I know how to keep my communication simple. I could just say this or that easily. But what if I say the wrong thing or I come across a certain way? Or what if I didn't bring up something interesting that could catch the interest of said person? It is what some people in sales do, after all, see something that catches someone's attention. I have been where you are now, and that's what I previously thought I had to do. And there is value in working on saying things in a certain way that sounds interesting, or talking about what interests other people to keep them engaged. There's value in that. I'm not saying to never do that. What I am saying is to not do them to the point you lose yourself or you feel like you can't be accepted for who you are. When it comes to saying things more interestingly or taking an interest in other people, the effort needed for that is 10%. Not only that, all you need to do is add a bit of your own unique personality to it, and that should be enough for the people who are open-minded enough to talk to you. Now, keep in mind that I don't mean to say keeping your communication simple as advice that can help you make a lot of friends or find dates. Keeping your communication simple as possible doesn't automatically result in gaining friendships or dates. It's just a way of communicating where the other person hears you and understands what you're saying, and vice versa, without any complications. Keeping your communication simple is a filtering strategy. I'll repeat this again. Keeping your communication simple is a filtering strategy. You want to filter in people who are interested in talking to you and filter out people who are not interested in talking to you. There are many benefits when you keep your communication simple. 1. You'll have an easier time making your interaction intentions known clear as day. This will help you develop a natural vibe with the person you're talking with. This is especially true when you talk to someone who does take an interest in you and you take an interest in them. It's an environment where a natural vibe is at its best. 3. The message is well received by the person you're talking to. From there, you can see how they respond, which tells you if you should continue talking to them or not. 4. For the people who struggle with overthinking, it can help you communicate general ideas so you don't get stuck on details. Now that we talk about the benefits of simple communication, you're probably wondering how you can start doing it. Here's how to do it. Think about a topic that you're interested in and write it in a way that you currently would. This should tell you about your current communication style. The next step is to read your response and figure out what exactly are you trying to communicate within each sentence. It could be one idea or it could be multiple. Once you figure them out, put it in bullet form. If you want to take this further, let's say there's a specialized topic that you know that someone is interested in to know about, and yet they don't know that topic in detail. Repeat that exercise for your ideas. That is the end for the video. I will see you guys later.